Good morning, First Church. This is the halftime report, and here is Ken, the weatherman.
Yeah, well, technically it's afternoon, but we won't quibble. But anyway,
We're used to saying morning.
exactly. It's morning somewhere. I promise you that. Well, I hope you all have made your way to the grocery store and gotten your milk and your bread.
Bread and milk.
We're hearing from the weather forecasters we may get a little bit of snow. I don't think you need to worry about getting your snow blower out, though. I don't think it's going to be that drastic. But
what do you and Carrie like to make with milk and bread? What's your recipe for milk and bread?
She likes French toast. I don't do much of the bread anymore, and I'm not a real big milk fan. Now, if you give me a pot of beef stew, now we're talking. But
Okay.
At any rate, there is a chance a little bit of snow tonight. It might be some on Saturday night too. We don't know, but it'll be a nice change of pace if nothing else. And yeah, just want you to make sure, because you know how things are around here. If there's any chance, milk and bread is gone. So if you need it, you might want to go ahead and get it now. I don't think there's a real danger or anything, but other than folks going in there and getting it before you can. But anyway, enough of that.
Well, be safe regardless.
Exactly.
If the roads are slick,
yeah,
be safe.
do be careful.
And speaking of being safe, we want to remind you that we have a safe sanctuary policy here at the church for those who work with children and with youth and vulnerable adults. Now, most of you who have worked with them in the past have taken our safe sanctuary quiz, but over the last couple of months, we have updated our safe sanctuary policy. And because of that, we need everybody to retake the quiz that we offer online. So even if you've taken it in the past, we're asking for everybody to re-up on it, and so we can keep good records and go with that. So how's that a segue about staying safe?
There, it was good. I took my test this morning, and you need to take yours as well. Hopefully, you'll do that. Want to lift up a few things to you. Want to remind you about our friends with the Agape Circle of the United Methodist Women. They're going to be doing a project they've been doing for a long time, since I've been here, I know. They mail out Valentine's cards. And there are forms available here at the church that you can get $2. That's a pretty good deal. If you've been shopping for cards lately, you know that's a pretty good deal. You give them the name and the address, and they'll mail it for you. And you can't beat that, fellas. You're getting good warning now. You need to get this done. And ladies too. Paula Willie is the head of that Agape Circle, and her information is in the bulletin, and Stephen will have that for you too if you have questions about that. The deadline for that is February 7th, which is a week from Sunday. So you need to make sure that you avail yourself of that opportunity. And thanks to our friends in the Agape Circle for doing that for us.
So it seems like February 7th is a big week for us to remember. It's coming up soon, and we'll be in February. Wow. February 7th is two things big going on here. We got to get the Valentine's cards, those requests in. We've also got the Scouts will be doing that Sunday morning, a food drive for Eagle's Wings. There'll be boxes at both the Sanctuary and Wesley Hall for you to drop off canned food. So I don't want to say that's your admission into church, but that's your admission into church that morning. is a canned food item or more to donate to Eagle's Wings. And finally, on behalf of the youth, they will be doing a luncheon after church on February the 7th. They're calling it the Sup-O-Bowl or Sup-Bowl.
Sup-O-Bowl.
Sup-O-Bowl. It's free, but we do want you to know, they would like to know how many folks are interested so they can provide enough, make sure there's enough soup and other crackers, and I think there's water and a dessert or something like that. So please sign up for that as well.
Yeah. As we continue to progress into February, a couple of important things for you to remember. Starting on the 17th of February, which is Ash Wednesday, Stephen and I will be leading a Lenten study entitled Embracing the Uncertain, a Lenten study for unsteady times. And we're going to be doing that both in person over in Wesley Hall, and also we'll be videoing for folks who are still not comfortable coming out and being a part of that assemblage. so you can watch it from home. The book is by McGray DeVega, a Methodist pastor from down in Florida, and Stephen's going to put you a link for you to access so you can order your book. I think that it comes in ebook format as well, but you go ahead and order that in preparation, and we'll let you know very shortly about Zoom links as we get closer to the time when we get together for the class. And then beginning on the 22nd of February, which is a Monday if I'm not mistaken, there'll be a exclusively Zoom Lenten study led by our own Tom Jacobs on a book, 7 Words, Listening to Christ from the Cross. And if you're interested in being a part of that study, you may contact Jannet Cooper, and she can give you information on that. And if you're interested in getting a copy of the book that Tom's going to be doing, you need to contact him no later than February the 10th, and Stephen will have that contact information for you as well. One of the things we want to focus on this year as we normal activities is to get back to study, and these are 2 opportunities for you to engage in study of God's Word, and we hope you'll come out and be a part of those.
And we hope to make it a church-wide thing. We want everybody involved in some sort of formation here.
Exactly.
So we're just trying to offer something through Lent for that. Right. The last thing I think is that preschool registration is open for all of those in the church and the community at this point for next year, so starting in the fall. So you can contact Amanda, my wife Amanda, for that, and they'll get you signed up for that. That's anywhere from 1 year old through pre-K right now. So those classes are open for registration. All right.
Well, we better give you some time to get your sled out and get the runners waxed up so you can hit the slopes. In all seriousness, do be careful out there and enjoy the change of scenery, and know that you are loved, missed, and prayed for. And God bless you, and have a wonderful rest of the week.
If we don't see you before Sunday, we'll see you Sunday.
There you go. Sure enough.